Welcome to Bayamon in Puerto Rico as the local man, Juan John Molina, defends the IBF super featherweight title for the first time here. Of course, all the ringside announcements being made in Spanish. Molina, 27 years of age and with massive local support here as he meets a man who looks to be out of his depth in Fernando Caicedo. There is Molina, one of the best pros pound for pound in the world. And Lou Duva, who gets around, doesn't he, there on the left of the picture, whipping up the hysteria as if it needed whipping up. You certainly know you're fighting away from home in this place. Molina, who took this title against Jackie Gungaluza in Sun City back in February, and here he is making his first defense. Tough job this for Caicedo, who's unbeaten in 14 contests, a big puncher, but still really regarded as something of a novice, and it would be one of the major upsets here if he was to dethrone Molina. Molina in these striped trunks. Only lost 3 times in a long career, Molina, and 2 of those were against the former world champion Tony Lopez. The other against Lupi Suarez. Caicedo, as you can see, southpaw, leading with the right, and under pressure already in this opening round from Molina, who is a hard puncher with good hand speed as well. Good right hand from Molina. Question really of whether Caicedo is ready for this. He hasn't fought for 16 months, and yet he's ranked number 1 by the IBF, and well, you have to ask a few questions about that, don't you? Well, he's on his bike in this first round, Caicedo, and he wants to get out of that corner. Luckily for him, none of those blows Molina threw in the combination seemed to land cleanly. Trying to fend him away with that right hand. Molina getting through with some good body punches. There was a big right cross there to the head as well, and Caicedo holding on, and oh, he took a bite then out of Molina's shoulder. Well, I don't believe that. There's nothing in the Queensberry rules about that. He actually bit him. You can see Molina there looking at his left shoulder, and he's getting a point deducted here, Fernando Caicedo, in the opening round. Well, that's absolutely incredible. In the Queensberry rules, they talk about hitting with the knuckle part of the glove. There's nothing about the teeth. So bizarre happenings in this opening round. And Caicedo, this time, he resists the temptation to take another chunk out of Molina, who seems to have been really spurred on by that. I don't think Molina could quite believe it. He's been in some real rough and tumbles, of course. I don't think anyone's ever bitten him before, and he's really here looking to put this man away in the opening round. This is desperation stakes for Caicedo. He's been under tremendous pressure, and it really is a matter of little more than survival for him. Now he hits him round the back of the head. He's holding him round the waist. He's dancing, he's posturing. But he hasn't really thrown a punch worth the name yet, Caicedo. There's the whistle denoting 10 seconds left of a one-sided opening round here. And there goes the bell to stop it. Molina turns distastefully away, and there's 1 or 2 things being thrown in the ring too at Caicedo from this local crowd. Action from the first round again. Caicedo hanging on. Now this is where he takes the bite. Look at that. Oh dear, oh dear. Second round. Molina, the 27-year-old champion. Caicedo trying to score with that southpaw jab of his and trying to fend Molina away, but I think he's going to need a lot more than that. Now he's going through a kind of Ali shuffle. Gets a warning once again from the referee about that. This is an extraordinary performance from Caicedo. Must say the impressions were that this young man, who's had all his fights in Colombia so far, was going in a bit deep here with somebody like Molina, and from what we've seen so far, that appears to be the way of it. 6 world title fights behind him, Molina, and now he's got him trapped on those ropes again. Puerto Rican crowd on their feet behind Molina, and they sense that he can do this job in double quick time. I tell you what, they might be right. Just listen to the noise. Everything against this challenger. You have to say, don't you, how can a man be inactive for 16 months and then get a world title fight on the back of it? Answers, please, on a postcard. IBF have got some explaining to do. Left hook from Molina, straight right, doing what he wants, really. This is a fighter who's beaten top world-class men like Manuel Medina, Juan Laporte, beat Lopez once in their 3 meetings as well, Lupe Suarez. He's been in with some of the best around, and he'll face tougher challenges, you feel, than this one. Caicedo, really, all he can hope for is that one lucky punch hits the jackpot somehow from somewhere. Molina, by the way, used to hold the WBO version of this title, but didn't bother to defend it. Now this is the IBF version of the title. Caicedo once again with that strange habit of holding onto the ropes as the bell goes to end the second round. Referee's not pleased with all his showboating, and he's reading the riot act to the Colombian's corner.
Now listen, when you work hard and play hard, you need to quench that thirst fast. Eyes are starved. Isotonic it is, soft it ain't.
Still working.
Fernando Caicedo. He has had a couple of decent wins over Jaime Castellon on points and Sigfredo Garcia, a 6-round stoppage, but those are barely preparations for a fight like this. Well, he can hardly wait to get out by the look of it. Really, all he's tried to do, for the most part, is just keep Molina away with his southpaw jab and get on his bike. Molina with by far the more authoritative punching. Oh, big left hook from the champion. Well, the most grievous damage he's inflicted so far, Caicedo, was that bite to Molina's left shoulder. He's out of range as well when he does try the left hand, Caicedo, for the most part. Looks almost gun-shy. He's caught with the right this time. Holds onto the ropes with his gloves, not for the first time. And to be perfectly honest, he's being worked over in here. Right hand getting through again from Molina. man who was also a world-class amateur as well. This title, by the way, vacated by the excellent South African Brian Mitchell. And Molina is filling his shoes admirably. Caicedo just does not have the tools in the box to deal with him. Well, he's smiling, he's posturing, he's trying to say you're not hurting me, but all the scoring that matters is coming from Molina. Massive support as well, head punches, body shots raining in, and Caicedo, it's not a knockdown according to the referee. Well, you could have fooled me because the cumulative effect of those punches seemed to make him stagger down. He gets away with that, it's not counted as a knockdown, that is, and will he get up from that? Straight right to the head, Caicedo's down, and the end could be nigh for him here. He's bravely back on his feet, give him credit for that. I did not think he was going to beat the count then, he just about did it, but Molina here is closing in for the finish. Last 10 seconds of the round, and it'll be all Caicedo can do to survive it. He just about does.
Down to Earth really does work. I'd recommend Down to Earth to anyone.
Down to Earth automatic washing liquid. And now there's an effective new Down to Earth concentrated powder too. Down to Earth cleans without phosphates, which can harm aquatic life.
For over 4,000 low prices, pick up the new Argos catalogue. Out now.
Here's a sample of Molina's work. That's what put Caicedo away. Left and then that straight right through the middle. Fourth round. And this as one-sided as a world title fight as you're likely to see. And still somehow, through the pain, Caicedo is managing to flash smiles at his opponent. Real questions here are, why is Caicedo in this fight and why have the IBF sanctioned it? Molina, quite honestly, is having him for breakfast, lunch and supper. Got him again here. He surely can't survive this. That's got to be the end of it. They cannot let this man go on any longer. A vicious series of punches to the head. And Fernando Caicedo gets up, but he's stopped. He's no way he could have gone on. Molina is still the champion. Totally one-sided. And Fernando Caicedo, well, he took a bite out of Molina's shoulder. I think the bottom line here is that he bit off far more than he could chew. Look at that. Vicious right hand and another one. And from that point on, really, he's in dreamland, Caicedo. It had to be ended there and then. Why the referee didn't stop it without a count, I don't know. Here he is, his gloves are down. He's just a sitting target here. And the referee, well, you could say he might have got in a couple of punches earlier. John Molina is still the champion. I tell you what, it might take a rather good man to dethrone him as well.